Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Magical Viewpoint. I'm recording this at home because, as many of you know, Disney World has recently raised its ticket prices as well as its annual pass prices, despite not selling new annual passes at the moment, with the exception of the Pixie Pass. So I figured I would just come on, do a really quick channel chat, and I've had a couple people ask me, is the annual pass to Walt Disney World worth it? As an annual pass holder, in my opinion, it is. But here are my thoughts, because I'm not a blindly loyal person. So I do think there are issues with the continuous raising of prices. So let's talk a little bit. I don't anticipate this vlog being very long because it is almost 9 p.m. at night on Wednesday, November 16th. 2022. So just gonna do this really quick, get this up so that you guys know my thoughts. Also, welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for joining the channel. It really means a lot to me that you take the time to check out my videos. And to those of you who have been following me from the start, welcome back, and I appreciate every single one of you. So first things first, they're raising the ticket prices starting December 8th of 2022, and I have it, the ticket price is listed here on my monitor, so I'm just going to be sort of reading those off to you guys, and I'll also put a picture of it here somewhere. It looks like Animal Kingdom is going to be anywhere from $109 to $159 for one day. They claim that's no increase, and it depends on if it's a peak day or not. So basically a weekday versus weekend, or a holiday period versus an off holiday period. So closer to, say, like Martin Luther King Day in January, you'll probably see those higher prices, versus if you went in the middle of January, like towards the end of January to February. Hollywood Studios will be anywhere from $124 to $179. Epcot anywhere from $114 to $179. And this is the one that everyone is freaking out about, the Magic Kingdom increase, going anywhere from $124 to $189. Now, Disney has expressly said that the $189 max price, that's obviously not including tax. So after taxes, you're probably going to look at over $200 for one day at Magic Kingdom. But that is supposed to only be for 9 days around the Christmas and New Year's Eve time period. Otherwise, the max will be, it looks like it's going to be around $159. And actually, too, from December 8th on, this is something that's quite positive, I think, is when you buy a one-day, one-park ticket, the reservation will be automatically made for you at purchase for that theme park. So as it stands right now, if you buy a theme park ticket, you also then have to go on and make a reservation for the park that you want. It looks like they're going to change the system. Excuse me. It looks like they're going to change the system to automatically book the reservation for the park you select. The other price increase comes to the annual passes, which honestly kind of raises questions for me as a Disney annual pass holder, because they're not currently selling passes outside of the Pixie Pass, which is basically the weekday pass. So when you get the Pixie Pass, you can only go to Disney Monday through Friday, and of course blockout dates apply as well, which to me is also kind of silly because you're already limited to just the weekdays. So it's like, what are you blocking out? The Pirate Pass, which is the current pass that I have, is going up from $6.99 a year to $7.49. The Sorcerer Pass, which I was considering an upgrade to lessen blockout dates, is going from $8.99 now to $969. And then the ridiculously priced Incredi Pass is going from $1,300 to $1,400. So this is getting ridiculous, guys. I mean, seriously, for you not being able to go as many times as you want, particularly because, let's face it, as an annual pass holder, we can go whenever we want, but we still have blockout dates. And so, the price raising for this, when they've only sold these passes since they reimagined them, they've only sold them for like, what was it, maybe 2 months? And then they froze it for, honestly, in my opinion, as a guest, no reason at all. So two big questions a lot of people have asked me. Will I still continue to be an annual pass holder, and is the annual pass worth it even with the price hikes? Honestly, The answer to the first question is yes. I have not gotten to a point, thankfully, that I am priced out, which is the theory that a lot of people are going with, that Disney is doing, why they keep raising passes. Oh, this is really bright. But yes, I will continue to be an annual pass holder until the point occurs that I cannot afford it anymore. Okay, that's a little better. Turned off one of the lights. And the second question I've been getting a lot from friends, family, even people that I work with is the Disney annual pass worth it? Even with all the price hikes? And to be honest, that question varies so much. I mean, that really depends on you as a guest. In my opinion, for me, it is worth it because I go at least once a month. I'm running this YouTube channel, which I hope to keep going. A lot of you guys have been following me for a while, know that I'm hoping for this to eventually become my full-time job. You know, and I can only do that with your help. So again, that's why I appreciate every single one of you for following along, sharing and liking the videos, watching them. But in the end, you as the guest and the pass holder you have to make it worth it. If an annual pass is not going to be worth it simply because you spent $600 for the year buying a pass that, you know, maybe you wouldn't have previously done. If you find yourself going multiple times for the year and are continuously buying day passes, then yes, at that point you should have bought an annual pass because it would have probably paid for itself. Even with the ridiculous add-on of photo pass and the water park editions that they removed when they reimagined these passes, even that is not completely unreasonable if you know, go enough and utilize it. It's not for everyone, but in my opinion, although I do think the price hikes and the changes that they made from the legacy passes previously is ridiculous, it's still worth it if you can make it worth it. So in the end, am I still going to be a pass holder? Yes, at least for now. Is it worth it? It is for me. If you really like Disney and going to theme parks, I would say it's worth trying for at least a year. See what you get out of it. I know that it sucks right now because they're only selling the Pixie Pass, so you'd be limited to weekdays, but try it. I always encourage folks, if you have the money and you know you want to take that chance, it's like anything else in life. You take the chance, try it. If you don't like it, you don't have to renew. I have friends that were Disney annual pass holders for years, and then when they started making these changes, you know, just before COVID and into the COVID era, you know, they ended up switching to Universal, which you all know I have a Universal pass. I'm hoping to get out there soon. I haven't been in a while. But they switched to Universal because honestly, Universal seems to be treating their guests overall and their pass holders a lot better than Disney, with the perks they're keeping, the deals they're you know, promoting, and so, you know, that's been another option for a lot of folks. The annual pass to Universal is a little cheaper. The amount escapes me right now, but it is definitely cheaper. But I think, in my opinion, Disney's always been my thing. Growing up, it's the nostalgia for me. So I hope this was helpful to some of you guys who may be considering getting a Disney annual pass or looking to go to Disney World. But yeah, the recent price hikes are disappointing, but not completely unexpected. So I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to put a comment down below, or you can shoot me an email. Just go to the main page of my channel and it'll have it there. Or you can shoot me a DM on Instagram, whichever you prefer. My Instagram is @themagicalviewpoint, and I'll have a link to that in the description down below as well. When you guys see this, it'll be Thursday, November 17th. So tomorrow, Friday, I will be at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas with my friends Andre and Megan, who you have seen before. So keep an eye out for that vlog as well. Until then, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.